I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everything you do out here in the marketplace. I appreciate everything going on. I appreciate. And why do I keep saying appreciate? Because when you appreciate and you have appreciation for all the things in your life, for all the little things, the big things, the minor things, the super, super important things, when you have appreciation, do you realize, my friend, how important that is and how powerful that is? That is a superpower that you own. It is. And when you acknowledge it and when you let it happen, you're going to see, oh my gosh, when I started appreciating everything around me, when I started appreciating my lawn, when I started appreciating the trees, when I started appreciating the lakes and the water and the air. And granted, a lot of our air right now, because of the chemtrails that the military and the government is putting out for us to breathe, all these chemicals, that's not so hot. But we have to admit, we have air to breathe. We can still breathe. So when I find I appreciate more and more, it's just amazing. Hold on. Sorry. Is the power you own. And you can do anything you want with it. You own. I am trying to type. Okay. When you can appreciate all the little things in your life. Hold on just a second. When you can appreciate all the little things in your life, when you can appreciate everything around you, you're going to find you're going to get more of that feeling, because appreciation is actually an emotion that flows from deep inside of you out to the world, to the universe, to everything. So when you plan your day, and I'm hoping you're doing this, we've gone over this for the last couple of years actually, and we've had several in-depth trainings and conversations on this. If you were in the private group training, then you're probably going to be more in tune with this than maybe anyone else, or maybe not. I might be wrong on that. If I am, please correct me. I'd be happy to help you. When you plan your day, you should be planning your day first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning when you get up, brush your teeth, do your routine things, have something to drink. You got to hydrate yourself, because when you sleep, your body's not getting hydrated. So you have to have something to drink to hydrate yourself. Water, maybe, something like that. Tea, juice, coffee, if you like coffee, things like that. Just enough to get you going. Maybe have a little bite of something. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then meditate. And I suggest meditating for at least 15 minutes. When you can meditate in the morning and start your day, plan your day. I mean, plan what you're going to do today, because if you do not have a plan on what you're doing, how do you know what your next step is? How do you know where you're going? How do you know if you've met your goal for the day? How do you know if you're on the right path if you don't have a plan? So when you are in appreciation for all you have appreciation for your ability to make a plan. Appreciate that you have this ability. Appreciate you have this skill. That is a skill. And I suggest you acknowledge that skill and use it to the best of your ability. So when you set your day, appreciate your lifestyle that you have right now. Appreciate your home. As you're, as you're setting your day, as you're creating the day you want to have, and what you're going to do in that day, you have to do whatever it is you're doing, because if you have a home business like I do and like a lot of us do that I talk to, then you have to have a routine. You have to have certain things you have to do every day for your business to run well. You have to contact with your list. You have to make contacts if you're building a course. You have to make contacts with the people that messaged you for help, that maybe you need to answer questions or whatever the situation might be. You have to do that. And you know it is because if you have a plan, I'm not saying a goal, I'm saying a plan. And that's part of your day because you're planning your day. You are a powerful person and you plan your day. You will plan your day down to the last step and don't stop until you get it. So I like to do, and I've been doing this for a while, so I'm going to share this with you. And I hope this helps you as much as it has helped me. I set my day the night before. When I go to bed at night, I I always do a wind down. I do my breathing, and stuff like that to get you in the platform and the atmosphere of sleep. So I know when I do that, and then I tend to have appreciation for my day, and I'm gratitude. Gratitude and appreciation are kind of there on the same field, but they're not. They're a little bit different. So I start setting my day by being I appreciate the air. I appreciate the lakes. I appreciate the mountains around me. I appreciate the trees and the flowers and everything and the birds singing. And I just appreciate all of it. And I go to sleep in this appreciation. And I've also, in the past year, I want to say, I'm having issues with myself today. In the past year, I have started adding in appreciation for my business success. Appreciation that I was able to talk to X number of people. I was able to bring X number of people into my team to help them. And I appreciate the work that these people are doing. And I appreciate how much they're growing and the success they're having from the systems I'm able to share with them. I appreciate all of this in at night when I'm drifting off to sleep. And when you can drift off to sleep with appreciation in your heart, in your mind, and everywhere about you, when you can drift off to sleep in appreciation, you're going to wake up in the morning in that vibration. When you wake up in the morning in the vibration of appreciation, when you can wake up and see that you are so blessed, take a minute or two, not very long, just a couple minutes, as you're waking up and just reiterate, I am appreciating the sleep I have last night. Even if you had a rough sleep and it was rocky and you woke up or whatever, appreciate the sleep you had. Appreciate everything around you. Appreciate the air you're breathing and start appreciating the day you're having. Start creating your day now as you're waking up. Create your day. Is it going to be successful? What are you going to do? What are you going to create today? How is your day going to unfold? All these aboves are here for you. So, the beauty of the world, when you feel appreciation, is the power within you to express that, to accept that, and to live that. Okay? Very simple. This emotion of appreciation is a very powerful emotion. And most people overlook having appreciation for anything. You may know some people in that respect. I'm not saying you do or don't. I'm just saying you may know people that are not appreciating what they have. You may know people that are just complaining about everything in the world, everything the world's out to get them. If you know people like that you're around, they don't appreciate what they have, but they are complaining about every other person in the world. They're complaining about the situations. They're complaining. Those are not people you really want to spend a lot of time around, is it? Because it's really up and down with that. It just puts a bad vibration in the area when you're around people that all they do is complain. You want to be around people like children. They're so happy. They get a boo-boo, they fall down, they cry, they're happy the next minute. It's just the blessing of life. They've learned to just appreciate everything around. They appreciate their toys, they appreciate you being there. Whether they're acknowledging you or not, they appreciate. And so if you have children around you, harness that energy, harness that love they have around every little thing they do. Like I said, they fall down, they get a boo-boo, they scrape themselves. Plain and simple. They do it and it happens and it works. So whatever you do, hold on just a second, please. All the blooming in the plants. My trees out there are blooming too. It's got my allergies acting up. But appreciate everything around you and stay away from the negative people as much as you can. Try to just block yourself from that or stay away from it any way you can, because it's not going to help you any if you are being drugged down that rabbit hole that is not happy. It's really hard, and it's really hard to keep the vibration being in a positive atmosphere. You always hear I have either theta beats or binaural beats playing in the background. I do this a lot to keep my house clear and in harmony, and it works. So try that if you're in that aspect where you're around negative people and all they do is complain about the world and everything around them. Then try to do that to help you out a little bit there, okay? But use appreciation because it is a very powerful emotion that you have in you. And like I said, I use it to build my business. I use it to grow my business every day. When I wake up in the morning, I give thanks and I'm so appreciative for everything I have. When you can do the same thing, you're going to find out that more of this feeling, of this emotion is going to come to you in whatever aspect you bring it. And I always appreciate my business growth, and I always appreciate all the people on my team. I appreciate all the people I am able to help. And the more people I can help, the better I feel, and the more people I can see have success. And that's what a part of appreciation is. It's how can you help more people have the success you have? All you can do is to give them the opportunity to join with you, to look, to see. You can't make people be successful. So don't try to make anyone be successful. You can't make them. You can't change their mind. You can't change what they're going to do. It has to be people who want to grow, who want to be, who want to have. Be, do, have. It's all the world is made of. Be, do, have. So use the steps to grow your business. Use the steps to learn and to appreciate and to just have success all around you. The more you learn, the more you grow, right? It is a possibility that this could be an eye-opener for all of you out there that are on the fence and trying to decide, what am I going to do? This pandemic is one thing, it's a flu, and there's going to be another one, and there's going to be another one. And hopefully it won't be as bad as this one. But either way, be prepared, be ready, be fruitful. Plain and simple, right? So you're on social media, you're cruising around here, you're just scrolling, you spend your days. How many hours a day do you spend scrolling? Good question, right? If you're spending all your day just scrolling around looking at people and looking at things, then what's the deal? That's all I can say. What's the deal? So I do have some training up here, some free training for you to get in and start using social media to attract the right people to you, attract the right leads to you, attract the right environment to you. Okay? I appreciate you. That's you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you do, and I appreciate you being here today. Have a great day. Have super fun and be blessed, and start your day with appreciation and use your superpower. Okay? Okay, I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate you so much. Okay, bye-bye.